You may have seen that Governor Glenn Youngkin, he was also at that event honoring Missy. He's had a busy day here in Hampton Roads because earlier he was at a gathering where multiple cities in the state are banding together to get more badges on the streets and keep criminals behind bars. News 3's Danielle Seda has more about what this plan is to make Virginia safer.
According to statistics recorded by the FBI, in 2021, there were more than 16,000 violent crimes in Virginia. But with the new public safety initiative introduced by Governor Glenn Youngkin, he hopes to decrease the rate of crime in the state.
It's said that poverty creates crime, but it's also true crime creates poverty. Because when people are looking over their shoulders in fear, they're not thriving.
Last year, state leaders and law enforcement say the murder rate in Virginia had been the highest it's been in years.
We stand right here in this beautiful library in one of Virginia's most historic cities, the city of Norfolk. 61 people were murdered last year, making it the deadliest in 25 years. What's even more tragic is that 2022 is on track to be even worse, with 51 Virginians that have lost their dreams and have been murdered.
On Monday, Governor Glenn Youngkin, along with city leaders from multiple agencies across the Commonwealth, made a pact to stop the violence. Operation Bold Blue Line addresses violent crime in the communities across the Commonwealth, and it comes with a 5-step initiative, including the strengthening of policing on the streets.
That's why I'm proposing the following concrete steps: a $30 million nationwide recruitment campaign to bring in sworn law enforcement heroes from other states, especially those that do not support law enforcement. They want to come here.
As well as hiring more prosecutors to put and keep criminals behind bars, and supporting witnesses and victims.
And without victims willing to testify, prosecutors and law enforcement cannot do their jobs and put these repeat violent offenders behind bars. To address this, my office, with the governor's support, will work with those in the General Assembly to fund the Victim Witness Protection Program,
providing funds for reasonable lodging, relocation expenses, and transportation to make sure they feel secure and protected to testify. In Norfolk, Danielle Seda, News 3.
The race to control Congress is coming down to the wire, and voters are already casting their ballots. Natalie Brand has a look at a couple of the tightest races.
Voters in Georgia are starting to head to the polls as early voting has begun in the battleground state.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Incumbent Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock cast his ballot today. His race against Republican challenger Herschel Walker is one of the tight races that could determine the balance of power in the U.S. Senate. The former football player went on the offensive in a debate against Senator Warnock Friday.
He's for Joe Biden, I'm for Georgia.
Walker did not accept an invitation to a second debate Sunday.
My opponent, Herschel Walker, is not here. And I think that half of being a senator is showing up.
In another key battleground state of Ohio, Democratic Congressman Tim Ryan and Republican venture capitalist J.D. Vance are the candidates in an open Senate race there. They'll face off in a debate tonight. Early voting in the Buckeye State began last week. New CBS News polling shows that Democratic momentum has stalled for now as many voters' view of the economy has worsened. 65% of registered voters surveyed said they feel the economy is getting worse, compared to 15% who think it's getting better.
The prices at the grocery store are going up. Prices to eat out are going up. We're going to have to stop eating out.
While abortion remains a top issue for Democrats,
I need to be able to protect my rights as a woman.
CBS polling found the percentage who say abortion is very important is slightly lower now than last month. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Interest rates are up, making some question buying a home right now. Coming up, we're diving into, should you buy a house right now or not?
And we continue to track showers and storms across the area. Lots of lightning and even some hail has been detected with these storms. We'll continue to track this and let you know when the worst of it will move out coming up.
We have an important reminder for you, for those of you who asked for extensions on your taxes. Well, today is the deadline. The extension does not allow you to delay paying what you